Do you want to accomplish all your goals and still feel like it was easy and fun? This video is for you. The goal of this video is to help you see the benefits of using the law of attraction, even if you are very much in your masculine energy, in action, and addicted to your to-do lists. If you are watching this video, you are probably busy, maybe you have a full-time job, and are trying to find ways to make more money on the side. You probably have big to-do lists every day. Please note that you can completely combine this doing energy with the flow of the law of attraction to help you multiply your time and your successes. First of all, what exactly does the law of attraction mean? Simply put, it's about how your thoughts create your reality. How your positive thoughts create a positive outcome in your life. But the law of attraction is not just sitting on the couch and wishing for something to come into your life. The goal is to visualize what it would be like to already have what you are wishing for. The goal is to become the person you need to be in order to have those things in your life and therefore bring them into your life more easily. So here are 5 reasons why you should use the principles of the law of attraction, even as a high achiever and masculine energy doer. 1. The law of attraction is fun and enjoyable. Isn't it nice to know that everything works out for you? That, whatever you put out there, will come to you? That you have the power to bring so many positive things into your life, like magic? Isn't it nice to think like that? Instead of always complaining and feeling miserable, isn't it better to be a little delusional until it's no longer a delusion? Isn't it wonderful to become a better person every day? To focus on all the positive things? Isn't it enjoyable to manifest every day as if life were a game? Isn't it nice to create your vision board, to dream about what you want your life to be? The law of attraction will definitely bring magic, joy and playfulness into your life, which is a great thing to add if you are a masculine energy doer. 2. Every action will become easier. According to the law of attraction, if you change your way of thinking, your identity will change. And once you are in your new identity, which will be more aligned with the goals you have, it should be easier to take action. All the actions that you need to take will seem to unfold, and it should be easy for you to take those steps because of your new identity. The new identity will guide you to take action, and it will feel good to take that action. For example, think about wanting to be more attractive to guys. Now, if you're imagining yourself as this gorgeous, charming person, and really getting into the vibe of what it feels like to be attractive, chances are you'll naturally start smiling more, walking with confidence, and talking like you own the room. Why? Because your mindset is tuned into this confident and beautiful version of yourself. It's not just wishful thinking, it's like you've stepped into the role and you're owning it. So, when you're out there, the law of attraction is kind of like your wingman, making these little shifts in your actions and demeanor. You might notice people responding differently, maybe even more positively. It's like this ripple effect: the more you believe it and act like it, the more others pick up on that energy and respond to it. Before you know it, being that attractive, confident person becomes second nature, and you're living that reality you once visualized. 3. Your embodiment will multiply the benefits of your actions. When you act according to the law of attraction, your results will be much greater than if you had taken the action alone. So, with the law of attraction, the trick is to act and think as if you already have what you want. Picture this: you're hiring for a job. Would you choose the person who was very good at answering the questions in the interview, but their energy didn't quite feel like they belonged in that role? Or would you go for the one who not only nailed every question, but totally embodied the position they're after? It's like, who wouldn't want the real deal, right? It's not just about knowing the stuff, it's about living and breathing the role you're going for. That's the law of attraction in action, making you the genuine, full package candidate. Here's another scenario. Imagine you're hiring a life coach. Are you more inclined to hire the one who has good advice but doesn't truly embody that energy himself? Or are you leaning towards the coach who not only understands what you need, but also fully radiates the energy of what you're aiming for? Everything comes to you multiplied when you are already in the energy of what you want. 4. Luck, synchronicities, and opportunities. You know how some people say they are so unlucky and see bad things everywhere? And then bad things really do happen to them because they really attract them with their negative vibes? Sometimes good things come into the lives of those negative people, but they don't see them or they even reject them because they see the very negative part of it. Well, for me, the law of attraction is the exact opposite of that. It's all about you seeing the good signs everywhere, because you know that in the end, everything is always going to work out for you. It's like thinking that you are so lucky and believing that everything is there to help you get to where you want. Even the negative things will be perceived as being there for a reason. For example, if you find a new YouTuber and you're totally in tune with what they're saying, you're going to be inclined to think that they were put on your path just for you. That you were meant to find them at this exact moment so they can help you accomplish what you need to accomplish. This is precisely the origin of the concept known as lucky girl syndrome. By believing in the law of attraction, you will find that you are a very lucky person, and you will feel like a magician. 5. You can relax more and things will still happen. The law of attraction says, don't cling too hard to what you want. Picture it, give it your energy, take action, and then trust that it's on its way. Sure, do what you need to do, especially when you've got to make a big move in your job, business, or life. But once you've done your part, really believe your wish is on its way, maybe even act like it's already here. After you've taken action, be confident it'll pay off, whether soon or later. Now, you can relax and focus on other stuff, knowing things are happening naturally. Have you noticed that sometimes you want something so badly that you think about it all day long, and the minute you let go and do something else, the same thing comes to you? Whether it's a person, a phone call, or good news. Isn't that a better vibe to be in than a desperate, clinging vibe? This is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let us know in the comments what you were able to bring to your life by the law of attraction.